What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to sit down and do a video on a new mask that I got this week. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Beauty Shield Magnetic Recharging Mask. This is one of those masks where you put it on and then you pull the wand over your skin and it picks up all of the mask with a magnet. I have never tried one of these before. So I figured since I just did, as you could probably tell from my makeup, like 14 different videos before this, it's time for a mask, which means it's a good time to try this shit. Now, e.l.f. did send this to me, but I looked at the pricing and I have to say, for e.l.f., this shit is expensive. Oh my god, my fingers are so stained from the lip look I did. Whoops. But yeah, this is $24, which from e.l.f. is very pricey. Their price point when I first started buying e.l.f. was no joke, like $1 to $3. So for them to be up in the 20-something dollar range for skincare is like, that's really high for them. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. Now, as far as magnetic masks are concerned, this is actually on the less expensive side. There are magnetic masks similar to this out there that you could buy for upwards of $200 to $300. I do believe that the dr.brandt one is exactly the same price as the e.l.f. one, so it's not the only more affordable one on the market, but it's definitely a lot more affordable than some. So I'm gonna remove all of my makeup, obviously, because you can't put a mask on over this, and then we'll zoom in and we will start playing with this funky dunky magnetic mask and see how it works. So my skin is nice and clean, and I'm ready to get masking. The directions say, with the scoop side of the magnetic tool, apply the mask to a clean, dry face, avoiding the eye area. Leave on for 5 to 10 minutes. Cover the head of the magnetic tool in one of the included magnet covers for a mess-free mask removal. To take mask off, hover the magnetic tool just above the surface of your skin and glide slowly. Discard after use. Recommended usage is 1 to 2 times per week. For best results, do not rinse face off with water. I guess let's just jump right into the situation here and open this up and start applying it to my face. Here's what the product looks like on the inside. It looks like a typical black clay mask, but if you look at it closely, the texture is a little strange. Like it almost looks like the texture of a magnet. Okay, they said to scoop it out with this side and apply it to your face. So let's get started. Okay, it's pretty cool that you could apply it with the end of this thing so neatly. I was not expecting this to go on so well with the back end of this like spatula type thing, but it applies it really evenly and nicely. Okay. It feels kind of warm on my skin. Like it feels a little bit hot. I don't know if it's supposed to do that. Is it supposed to feel kind of hot? For the smaller areas, I feel like you definitely have to spread it with your finger because that spatula is just too big. That's it applied to my face. It feels weirdly really warm and I wasn't expecting it to, and I just realized I missed a spot by my eyebrows. Stand by. So it feels pretty warm, which is a little strange, and I kind of wasn't really expecting it to feel so warm. But it doesn't feel bad. It just feels like literally like a warm compress on my face. So I'm gonna chill for the next 10, what did they say? 10 to 20 minutes? Oh no, 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna chill for the next 5 to 10 minutes. And then we are going to attempt to remove it with the magnetic end of this spatula. Oh, and also something I just wanted to make note of, it did take quite a bit of product to cover my whole face because it's like really thick. So I feel like you probably will only get maybe 3 or 4 uses out of this tub. And so for $24, that's not a lot of masks. So hopefully, fingers crossed that this works really well because that's expensive. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. It still looks like it's really wet to me, but the instructions don't actually say to wait for it to be dry. So I think we should be safe to start removing it with the end of this little spatula. I just put one of the little plastic covers that they suggested you use that come in the box over it, and I think we can start lifting. I'm gonna try to get as close in as possible so you guys can like see it. Whoa, I just saw it jump. Hold on. Cool. Whoa, look at that. That's so weird. Oh, that's so strange looking. It feels really weird too. Like it feels like the pitter patter of tiny feet across my face. Like it feels like a baby mouse is running across my skin as I do this. It's so bizarre. I think I need to use a second one of the covers because this is completely covered in the mask. I can't get over how cool that looks though. It looks like fur. When I pulled the cover off, some of the, like it still was stuck to the thing. So when I pulled the cover off, it just left some of it behind on the thing anyway, so that you have to clean it off. So I feel like these covers might be a little bit of a waste of time. As I'm doing it around my nose, I can feel like static electricity, which is a strange sensation on your face for sure. It's like so magical how it just disappears though. Like it's really impressive to watch. Okay, that was super interesting. Oh my goodness, I'm having so many sensations. Now that I took it off, remember I said it was warm? After it was all removed, I suddenly felt like a flush of coolness. This is the most bizarre. This is one of the most bizarre masks I've ever used in my life. So what I'm going to go do now is clean off this wand so that way I can let you guys know what the cleanup is like. And I'm going to go into the bathroom mirror and just make sure there is no residue of it, because I see there are a few spots where it didn't pick up 100% of it. And then once that's done, we can talk about how my skin feels and all that important stuff. So let me go wipe this off and we'll see how easy it is to get this shit off of here. Okay, that was actually super duper easy. It came off of the wand without the cover so easily. The only thing I noticed is that some of the product did get stuck in the crack here, so it looks a little bit ugh. But other than that, like actually getting it off the part that you use took 2 seconds. I just took a piece of tissue and just wiped it like this and it just came right off. So no big deal. It is a little weird that when you go to pull the plastic cover off, some of the mask jumps back onto the magnet, kind of defeats the purpose of the whole thing. Like maybe if you did it quicker or something, it wouldn't do that. I don't know, maybe I went too slow, I don't know. But I can see how that's a quicker cleanup, but it's not a bad cleanup even without the cover. Also, to remove the rest of it from my face, I did not want to use water because it specifically says not to rinse with water on the package. So I just kind of wiped it with a dry cloth and it was completely fine. It removed it so easily. So overall, it was very easy to use. The experience of using it was a breeze. That clip's driving me crazy in my hair right now. So as far as how my skin feels, it feels soft and kind of cool. And I would say that it feels like refreshed, and it definitely doesn't feel like there's any like grease or yuckiness like sitting in my skin. Like it feels really clean, but I wouldn't say that it feels especially hydrated or anything along those lines. But I'm thinking this might be like really great for like the last day of your period when you feel like you just want your skin to start fresh and like get all the caca out of it. Like I think this feels like get my life back on track sort of a mask. Do I think that it's worth $24? That's really hard to say because I've only used it one time, so I don't know if I'm going to see visible, noticeable results in my skin after using it. But if I went to the store and bought this mask, I wouldn't be mad that I paid $24 for it at this point. The experience was very easy. It was very, very interesting and cool and fun. The sensations of it make you feel like something's definitely happening on your skin, which is always nice. A lot of times I think that's like a mental trick or whatever, but it's still nice. So I think my overall verdict is, for a first try, I liked this a lot. I think that it has like a couple little things that maybe aren't so great, like how much of it you have to use, or the fact that the little covers are sort of useless. But other than that, I think it's pretty neat. It is, like I said, on the pricier side for e.l.f., so they better really stand behind this product. If you've been thinking about trying one of these magnetic masks and you don't want to break the bank, I would definitely suggest maybe trying this one. I have not tried the Dr. Brandt one, but being that they're the same price, I think it'd be really interesting to compare the two, so I might do that in the future. We'll see. So far, I think I give this like a semi thumbs up, like a thumbs almost all the way up. I just don't know enough yet to give it a full thumbs up. And that, my friends, is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up because that really helps me out. Also, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I would love to have you stick around, hang out, do more masks together, do more makeup together, wherever the wind may take us. I would like to do it with you. Also, go ahead and follow me on social media. I am at Msquinnface on every single social platform you could ever imagine. If it's not Msquinnface, then I'm not on there. I'll list that here on the screen. I'll also list it in the description below. Come hang out with me on Instagram because I post new looks there pretty much every single day of the week. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and found it a little bit informative, and I will see you in the next video.